Hi, everyone, and welcome to An Ordinary Influencer. I am Alexandra Gaskins, and I'm just an ordinary girl trying to help ordinary folks find their footing in the influencer world. If you remember from my last video, there are several different ways to be an Amazon affiliate. There's the Associates program, there's the Influencer program, and then an offshoot of the Influencer program is Creator Connections. And what I want to show you today is how to go about applying and getting accepted to the Associates program and to the Influencer program. I got fancy for you guys today, and I figured out how to screen record myself and show you my screen. So I'm hoping some of these screen grabs will be helpful for you. I couldn't actually share live because my account has already been used to create a profile and to get accepted, and so I had to use my mother-in-law's account. So I took screen grabs of the process, and hopefully that'll make it easier for you guys to see the process. So let's jump right in, and I'm going to try to create some notes for you in the description, but hopefully these screen slides will be helpful for you in seeing what the process is like. So the first thing you're going to do is go to Amazon.com, and you're going to type into your search engine Amazon Associates Program. That's what I did right here, and it's going to take you to this link right here. Disregard the bestseller, WTF is my password. Apparently that's a bestseller, but we're going to disregard WTF is my password, and we're going to focus right here on Amazon Associates. So you'll click on the link, and it will take you to, let's see if I can, it will take you to this page. So you can see where it says Amazon Associates, and it says sign up here. If you read this little paragraph, it says Amazon Associates, Amazon's affiliate marketing program. Welcome to one of the largest affiliate marketing programs in the world. The Amazon Associates program helps content creators, publishers, and bloggers monetize their traffic. With millions of products and programs available on Amazon, associates use easy link building tools to direct their audience to their recommendations and earn from qualifying purchases and programs. So that is a summary of what the Associates program is. You're going to click this little sign up button, and it's going to take you to this page. And you can see it says creating your Amazon Associates account. So I blacked out the personal information from my mother-in-law's profile, but it starts out with, to whom should we issue the payments, which is a great way to start, right? So you're going to choose the address that best fits you. You're going to pick the name and address that fits you. You probably have a number of different folks that you send Amazon packages to, so just pick your name and your address, and then you're good to go. And then you're going to confirm, and down here it says who is the main contact for this account, and you're going to click on the payee listed above, and that should be your name. Again, I was doing this on my mother-in-law's account, and so that's why her name is listed. Okay, so they are then going to want you to add the websites and mobile apps that you're going to be using to share your links. So if you plan on posting on Facebook, you need to put your Facebook account. If you plan on posting to Instagram, to a blog, to Pinterest, to whatever accounts you intend to use, you need to put all of those accounts in this box, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Anytime you see these blue tabs, I would go ahead and open them up and read them just so that you are familiar with what you're actually signing up for. So this is just saying that you're only signing up for the US Associates program, that you need to list all of your websites and apps that you might be using. They must be developed. All apps must be available from at least one of the following app stores, and you must add separate links for each instance of the same title across app stores. So again, any social media account, blog, anything that you would be using to share Amazon links, they want you to have on this accounts page. If you miss something, like if you forget to put in one of your social media profiles, that's okay. You can come back to it, and I'll show you how. But I would say whatever you plan to use, go ahead and put in, because you can get kicked out of the program if you don't put in the accounts that you're using. So Here I put in my Facebook account, so you can see how I added it. It's just facebook.com/ and then my name. So whatever your profile name is for these different accounts, you're gonna copy and paste into your website list. And then at the bottom, it's gonna ask you if the traffic is directed to children under 13, and you're gonna push no. And then it's gonna ask you to set up a profile. So you can just put your name in this top blank, your preferred associate store ID. Just put your name and they will create an ID for you. Tell me about the content you create. So I would just put, I want to create review videos and link Amazon items in my social media pages, something like that. And then down here, you can put content, niche website. You can really just click any of these. And then how did you hear about it? Just click whatever's the most applicable. And then you want to click, you agree to the terms and conditions of the Associates Program Operating Agreement. If I were you, I would go ahead and definitely open it up and read it. And you can go ahead and print it out. It is really, really important that you abide by these operating agreements because they will kick you out of the program in a heartbeat. It happens all the time. So this was really a point of anxiety for me because I wasn't fully sure of all of the terms of service and what I had signed up for. And I wish I would have read this more thoroughly in the beginning. So I would really encourage you to click on that blue link to read it completely and to print out a copy so that you have it. I also printed out a copy of the do's and don'ts. This is available on the Amazon site too, and I can link it in the description page. But this is more of a user-friendly version of this legalese. So I would, bottom line, be very, very familiar with what Amazon expects of you, because if you violate a term of service, they will kick you out of the program. So definitely read it before you click, and then you can keep going. Okay, so the process looks a little bit different from what I did it back in April of 2025. So when I entered my Facebook account, it automatically gave me an associate's ID, which is great because then you can automatically start linking products off-site. You won't have a storefront yet, but this gives you an ID to where you can link products off-site. So you'll want to write that down, and I'm going to show you how to use that ID in just a moment. So down here, if you want to enter your payment and tax information, you can do that. That means you can enter your bank account information. If you want direct deposit, you can enter your tax information, and that way you have it all set up if you want, or you can do it later. Okay, so this is where you would go if you forgot to enter one of your social media accounts or any place you would be adding links. You can go to your account settings and you would click on Edit Your Website, Mobile App, and Alexa Skill Set, and that will take you back to the page where you can add whatever you forgot to put in there. Or maybe you create an account after you got accepted into the associates program or influencer program. You can go back and you can add accounts. Like for me, I started a YouTube channel, I started a Pinterest page, I started a blog, I started a lot of things after I got accepted into the associates and influencer program. And so every time I did that, I would go back and I would add it right here. So you want to make sure that you stay up to date with all of the ways you're promoting Amazon links and products. Okay, so once you do that, this is the associate side. And for many of you, you may get this message right away. I hope you do. If you don't, you need to go back to your social media accounts and you need to try again. So you need to make them public accounts. I would be consistent in your posting and your engagement. And if you don't get accepted, the good thing about the associates program is you can apply as many times as you want and you get an instant response. So if you get rejected, you'll know instantly. If you get accepted, you'll know instantly. And for me, it took me about 5 days to get accepted, and I would just do this page over and over again until I got accepted. And finally I did. So that is the good thing about the associate side. The influencer side is a little bit different. So if you don't get accepted, don't worry, you can apply as many times as you want until you get accepted. Okay, so this is the influencer side. This is the harder one to get accepted to. This is, you can see the URL right here, affiliate-program.amazon.com/influencer. So that's the site you want to be on, and this is what your screen will look like. And then down here, the description is, as an Amazon influencer, we give you the tools you need to select the best of Amazon's products and services, easily recommend them to your followers, and earn commission on qualifying purchases. You can also inspire customers to shop Amazon's millions of products by curating your personalized page on Amazon where you can publish your live streams, shoppable photos, and videos. That's your storefront. As a selected member of the program, you may also qualify to be featured across Amazon's site. These options make it easier than ever to engage with Amazon's customers and monetize your content, which is what you want. All right, so down here, you want to build a storefront, you want to create videos or idea lists or collages, and then ultimately you want to earn money. So you're going to click right here, sign up, and then you're going to choose the account. So again, I use my mother-in-law's account, so I would click Linda Gaskins, or you just click your account. And then it's going to ask you to select your social media account. Now, this is where it gets really tricky because they are looking for high engagement. They are looking for you to influence an audience. And so they want to see that you not necessarily have a lot of followers, although that does help, but they want to see that you have consistent engagement. And that's really the big thing. And so if you have a public social media account for any of these platforms, I would go ahead and try to use it. I did not have a public platform. So I did have Instagram and Facebook, but neither of them were public, and they didn't work for applying for the influencers program. What I ended up doing, and what a lot of people end up doing, is TikTok. Now, I'm in my 40s. TikTok is largely a young person's game, and I was very intimidated by the idea of using TikTok. And so I had to basically teach myself how to do it. So I opened up an account. I asked a number of friends who had TikTok to help engage. And basically what I did was created a profile. I honed in on a couple of niches. So for me, it was sourdough bread baking, homeschooling, a couple of things that I felt pretty confident in and could build an audience and connect with other TikTok folks. And I was able to get accepted through TikTok, even though it was a brand new account. So TikTok seems to be the easiest. And so if you're like me and you have no clue how to even begin to use TikTok, don't worry. It didn't take long. I didn't have a huge following. I just posted consistently. So I would post several times a day. I would comment on people who commented on my post. I would engage similar creators who had similar content than I did. And so again, Amazon wants to see that you have consistent engagement, that you are posting consistently, that you are engaging with the folks who are engaging with you. And so that's a good thing because you don't need to have thousands and thousands of followers, but you do need to engage consistently. So for me on TikTok, I spent about 5 days where I focused a lot on that account. I would post, like I said, 2 to 3 times a day, and anytime someone commented, I would comment back. You can ask questions. So you can find ways to engage your TikTok followers and friends and all of that. So you can apply. This is another instance where you can apply as many times as you want. So if you don't get accepted, this is what you will see. Hold on one second. I'm going to come back there. If you apply and you don't get accepted, you'll see this message. Thank you for applying. We appreciate your interest in the Amazon Influencer Program. Unfortunately, your account does not meet the eligibility requirements at this time. Visit Amazon Associates to see if that program is right for you. So they're basically saying you didn't get accepted. Don't worry if you don't get accepted. It took me a number of tries. So going back to this page, so you're going to pick whichever social media platform you think is best. If you already have a public platform in any of these, I would try that first, because if you don't have to create a new platform, that's ideal. So click whichever one you want. You can click here, sign up with Instagram, and then it's going to take you to your Instagram account and you're going to allow access. So now you're allowing Amazon to have access to your profile. You can click allow, and then you're going to find out if you got accepted or not. It's again, it's instant. You'll know right away if you got accepted or if you didn't. So if you need help with TikTok, I am happy to share more of my experience. You can certainly YouTube how to use TikTok. It wasn't that hard. I just downloaded the app to my phone and just worked it like a job for about 5 days and was able to get accepted. For whatever reason, about 12 posts is what most people need to get accepted. Sometimes it takes longer and more posts, but for a number of folks that I know, after their 12th post of consistent engagement, they were able to get accepted. And for me, that was within about 4 or 5 days of starting a TikTok account. So try that. Keep trying as many times as you needed to get accepted. So once you get accepted, you are going to see something that looks like this. You should be very excited because you have gotten through one of the hardest parts of the application process. So you will see that you are eligible for the program. Amazon influencers, yay, you are eligible for the program. So you're going to create your profile, work through that page. If you don't get accepted, like I said, just keep trying. It may take several weeks, it could take several months, but just keep trying. There's no disadvantage to just applying all the time. I mean, you can apply as many times a day as you want. So just keep applying, keep working your social media account, and if you do it correctly, you should eventually get accepted. Okay, so when you see this is a huge sigh of relief. Now you have a storefront and you can start building your storefront. What you're going to do is you are going to publish 3 review videos for Amazon to review. If you look up here, this is not my page. This is a page I found on the internet. You're going to see a blue lock on your screen. That means that you have not been fully approved. So what you're trying to do is to unlock this blue lock. So you're going to post your first 3 videos and it'll appear on your storefront. And until Amazon has reviewed those videos and has approved them, you are under like a provisional approval. So the good thing about this period is that you can post those 3 videos, but you can also post as many videos as you want. They just won't be placed yet. So if you already have videos that you've made ahead of time, say you have 50 videos that you've been working on, anticipating getting accepted, you could upload all of those and you would just go to upload video and you can get a head start. Once Amazon reviews your 3 videos, you will know whether you are accepted or rejected. So if you're accepted, you'll see a notice that says, congratulations, your videos are now eligible for additional Amazon placement. You can earn on-site commissions when customers watch your videos on Amazon and make qualifying purchases. If you don't, you will receive a rejection message. Now, here's the important thing. You can only apply 3 times on this part of the application process. Once you submit your 3 videos 3 times and get rejected, you are done with that profile. And you have to start all over again. So this is where you want to be really careful about the review videos you're submitting. And in my next video, I'm going to walk you through what makes a good review video. So I wouldn't just throw anything up on these first 3 review videos. I would wait to make sure you are doing it correctly so that you have the best chance of being approved. Because like I said, on this part of the process, you have 3 chances to submit 3 review videos. And if you don't get accepted by the end of that 3rd try, then that particular account is no longer eligible to be part of the influencer program. So like I said, the next video will be how to make a good review video. Hopefully it won't take you all 3 tries, but once you get accepted, you will receive a notice and that blue lock will be unlocked. And that means now you're fully part of the influencer program and your videos qualify for product placement, which is what you want. And again, when your products are placed, when your review videos are placed on a product page, someone watches your video, you're the last one that someone watches before they make that purchase or something similar, within 24 hours, you're going to start earning commission. So this is the exciting part. This is why we're all doing this, is to earn commission, is to earn money. So hopefully you'll see that page very quickly. And then once you have been accepted to the Amazon influencer or associate program, you're going to see this stripe up here on your Amazon page, and you see where it says Site Stripe. If you click on Site Stripe, it will take you to your associates page, and that's where you can go to your settings. It's where you have access to creator connections. It just has a whole host of information and options on that page. I am trying to be very careful with posting pages from SiteStripe because I don't want to get in trouble. I think it's against Amazon's terms of service. So I'm not going to post a lot of what it looks like on the SiteStripe pages. But just know that if you are accepted, once you log into Amazon.com, you will have access to SiteStripe, which are your pages for your influencer and your associates account. Also, you'll notice over here you have a Get Link button. So say you go to a product page, you're looking for an electric scooter, or someone has asked you for a link to the scooter that your son has. You can go up to Get Link and you can copy this link and send it to them, and then you would earn commission. Now, the only caveat on that is that Amazon somehow has a way of knowing when you send it to family and friends. And so you don't earn commission if a family and friend is somehow linked to your account. I'm a little bit fuzzy on how they know and qualify who's family and friends, but just know that they are particular about who you send links to. So that's why a lot of people have public pages, groups, blogs, ways that they can create an audience and have influence outside of their private pages, their family and their friends. So if you're looking to send a link or to post a link on a blog or whatever, this is how you would get that link. So hopefully this has been helpful. This is what it looks like once you click on the SiteStripe page. This is where you would get all of your options. You can toggle down to different countries. This is your store ID. So this is where this is your starting point. This up here is a extension that I'm using that I'm going to talk to you about in future videos. It's called Oink, and it's been incredibly helpful for me. So you won't have this pink bar right here, but you would have everything else once you click on that SiteStripe link. So hopefully that has been helpful. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me. I tried to give you a detailed description of what the application process looks like. I may have missed some details, so please let me know what I missed. As always, it really helps me. It's an encouragement to me when you like this video, when you subscribe to the channel. There's an encouragement to keep going. So if you haven't already, please like the video, subscribe, and I will have a video posted shortly on how to make a review video. What are the do's and the don'ts? How do you go about submitting it and moving forward with getting fully accepted into the influencer program? So thank you for being with me, and I really hope this helps you in your journey to being part of the Amazon influencer program.